Welcome inside Rogers Arena in Vancouver, Canada. This is Strat-Man Hockey as the Detroit Red Wings continue a West Coast swing. Tonight taking on the Vancouver Canucks in the third of a 4-game road trip. Detroit comes in riding real momentum. A 4-1 win in Calgary last night made it 4 straight victories, and the Wings are starting to look like a team that knows exactly who they are right now. Structured, confident, and getting contributions up and down the lineup. Tonight, they have a chance to hit an important mark. With a win, Detroit will bring their road record back to even. At the center of it all, as always, the captain, Dylan Larkin, driving play, setting the tone, continuing to lead this group through a demanding stretch of this schedule. Lucas Raymond has been dynamic on the wing, had a hat trick a couple of games ago, and he's got a 2-game scoring streak coming in here tonight. Marco Kasper continues to grow into bigger moments. And back on the blue line, Moritz Seider. I mean, what else can you say? The man is just dominant, and he has been a stalwart for them on the back line. There's also a familiar name back in the mix tonight. Patrick Kane returns after missing the last 4. He's down on the third line, but he's going to still be capable of changing the game with a single touch. His presence adds another layer to this lineup that is already finding rhythm. In goal tonight, because of the the back-to-backs, Cam Talbot will start his 22nd of the season. He's already been very steady. He'll be tasked at managing early energy from the Canucks as the Wings play their second in as many nights. Vancouver, though, they're back after a 3-game road trip of their own. They're looking to reset after a 5-3 loss to Dallas a couple of nights ago. The Canucks sit just outside of the playoff picture in 9th place in the Western Conference. Games like this matter if they want to stay in the conversation. Philip Hedl makes his presence felt as a newcomer in the middle, while Kevin Lankinen gets the start in net, having carried a heavy workload throughout the season. This will be his 32nd start. The starting lineups, Detroit has Marco Kasper, Dylan Larkin, and Lucas Raymond. Their defensemen, Ben Sherratt and Moritz Seider. And as I said, Cam Talbot back on in nets. For Vancouver, we have Dakota Joshua, Philip Hedl, and Connor Garland. Derek Forbort and Philip Hronek are back on defense with Lankinen in nets. Detroit's looking to keep the streak alive. Vancouver looking to protect home ice and gain ground. We're about ready for that puck drop. Welcome to Strat-Man Hockey. We'll be back with a game beginning of the first period here in just a moment. Welcome back to Red Wings Hockey, Strat-Man Hockey. NHL 24-25 NHL replay, the Red Wings and the Canucks here tonight from Rogers Arena. Ready for that opening faceoff between Larkin and Hedl. Hedl just coming over on a trade from the Rangers. That was just a couple of nights ago. Today's the 2nd of February. He came over on the 31st of January. So joining the team here tonight and still getting to know the place. We'll see how he shows up here tonight against the Red Wings. The opening faceoff. Puck is dropped and the Wings win it. It's taken by Seider off that faceoff. Skates up over the line, works it to Kasper. Kasper's getting down low. Let's take a shot there. It's knocked away. Early save by Lankinen, and the Canucks will bring it back. Here's Forbort up center ice, knocked down. It's brought back in by Larkin. He'll get up over the line. That's a shot by Larkin, and he scores early, inside a minute, and the Red Wings take a 1-0 lead. Goal number 38 for Larkin. No assists on this one. Wings take an early 1-0 lead. Just like that. Face off back at center ice. Won by the Canucks this time. Second by Hronek. He'll work it to Hedl. They're up over the line now. Shot there is knocked away by Talbot. And the Wings will move it back. Here's Raymond up the right side. It's knocked off a puck Joshua will take it back. He is knocked down. Sider got in. They took a step into him and worked it back the other way. It's kept in at the line, though. Forbort. He'll fire it from there, and that one's going to be blocked down in front. We'll see the second lines out there early here. 1-0 Detroit, and a goal just inside the first minute of the game. Kopp will work it through center ice. It's knocked off the puck. Peterson will bring it back for the Canucks. It's up over the Red Wings line. He's going to get into the zone now. Gets a step around. Tarasenko gets a shot on net. That's knocked away. It's going to be grabbed by DeBrincat, though. Right side of the net. They try to move it out. He'll take it back through center ice. He got to the line, and Marcus Peterson knocked into him. There's two Petersons out there, Elias and Marcus. And the defenseman, Marcus, he also just came over on the 31st from Pittsburgh. He tried to move it out through center ice. It gets it over to Besser. He's into the wing zone. He's knocked off the puck. Tarasenko, not known for his hits, took it away. It's kept in, though. Besser took it right back. His shot there is knocked away. And the third liners will be out there. Just over 5 minutes into this first period of play. 1-0 Detroit. Here's Kane. Back in the lineup. It's given away, though. It's taken by Soucy. Soucy gets up over the line. That shot's going to be blocked. Bounces to Kane. He'll take it back through center ice. He'll move it up over the line, and Sherwood knocked him off the puck. And the Canucks will try to move it back the other way. There's a penalty coming to Detroit here. It's actually going to be Kane. He's going in the box for tripping. Canucks will get their first power play opportunity of the game. They're down by 1.
Detroit penalty to number 88, Patrick Kane, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty is 7:20.
Face off in the neutral zone, just outside of the Red Wings zone here. Won by Vancouver. They'll skate with it up over the Wings line. O'Connor has it. He's also just came over from Pittsburgh. Works it over to Sherwood. He's going to work down low. That shot is going to be kicked away. Fisher has it. Trying to bounce it out. It's kept in at the line. Joelson has it. They'll fire from there. That's just wide of the net. It's puck to the corner now, and Fisher will grab it again and knock it back out to center ice. Canucks back with it up over the line. There's Soucy. That shot's blocked down in front. It's going to be grabbed by Gustafsson. He lifts it out to center ice. And Kane's back. Wings kill off the power play. Brought back into the zone, though, by O'Connor. His shot on net's going to be knocked away. And now Fisher will turn back for Detroit. O'Connor knocked him off the puck. He'll skate back into the zone now. And Veleno. A lot of hits here early in this game. Veleno took it away. Try to pass it. It's knocked down by Suter, though. Pius Suter up over the line. That shot is kicked away again. And we're halfway through this first period of play. Still 1-0 to Detroit. Fourth liners will be out there. Rasmussen with it for Detroit. Knocked away from him. Bluger will take it back. He's into the wing zone now. Up over the line. A shooter from there. It's knocked away by Talbot. It's grabbed up by a Sider for Detroit. Gets it over. Nice pass. Here's Bergeron. Back into the Vancouver zone. He's going to get a good chance here. Fires it in on net. That one's going to be gloved down. Held on by Lackinen. Only Detroit's third shot on net. Vancouver was 7 early here. Face off to the right of Lackinen. Vancouver wins it. Hoglander will try to skate it out through center ice. He's going to keep moving with it. He's into the wing zone. Shot there. Nice play. Good save. The Wings will turn it back. Here's Rasmussen through center ice. Back up over the line. A long-range shot is kicked away. The top liners will be out there. Still 1-0 Detroit. It's under 6 left here in this first period from Vancouver. Garland will skate with it. Gets up over the line. Gets a pass over to Joshua. Another penalty coming to Detroit. Shot there is going to be kicked away and touched up. Seider's going to go to the box. That's going to be a double minor. Got to stick up high, and the Canucks will get 2 power plays here. 2 chances to tie it and possibly take the lead.
Detroit penalty to number 53, Moritz Seider, a 4-minute double minor for high sticking. Time of the penalties, 14 minutes.
Face-off will be deep in the wing zone here. Hedl against Larkin. Canucks win it. Puck to Joshua. He'll shoot it. It's knocked away. Bounce to the corner. Here's Casper. Bounces it up the boards back out to center ice. Back with it is Vancouver. Sherratt took it away from Garland this time. He'll punt it back out to center ice. I don't know what I was going to say, but I said punt. That doesn't make any sense, but that's fine. It's not on the wing zone anymore. Now it is, as Joshua brings it back up over the line. That shot's going to be blocked down in front. Came to Raymond, and he'll knock it all the way back down the ice. First half of the penalties to Seider are done. We're into the last 4 of this first period. Detroit still leads at 1-0. Here's Joshua again. Gets around Larkin this time. He'll shoot it from there. It's knocked away. Larkin grabs it off that rebound. Trying to knock it out. Couldn't do it. It's kept in. Canucks give and go. Ends up back on Joshua's stick again. He'll shoot it from there. That one is stopped. What a lunging save there by Talbot. The best chance of the game for the Canucks here. The puck to Casper. He bounces it up the left wing boards and back out to center ice. Canucks had a golden opportunity there to tie it. Here's Forbort back up over the line. That shot's going to be blocked down in front again. Bounces to Larkin. He is unsuccessful at getting it out of the zone. It's kept in by. There's Garland now. He'll fire it in on net. That one's kicked away again by Talbot. Rebound comes right to Hedl. He'll shoot it on net. That one is kicked away again. Good chances. The Wings got to get it out of the zone. Finally bounces to Hedl again. Oh my. That one is kicked away. Puck is still loose in there. It's finally grabbed by Larkin. He managed to get it back out to center ice. Whew. That was almost a goal for Vancouver there. Skating back with it is the Canucks one more time. Here's Forbort up over the line. That shot is just wide in the net. Bounces to the left corner. Sherratt gets it back out to center ice, and Seider's back. Wings kill it off. They've killed off 3 power plays here in this first. Here's Hedl one more time. It's knocked off the puck by Sherratt at center ice. He'll turn it back for Detroit. That pass, that was a great opportunity. It's knocked down. Here's Garland back the other way. He's going to move down into the Red Wing zone. Fires it in on net this time, and that one is kicked away. Another tremendous save. The Canucks have been all over the place. Detroit only with 4 shots in this first period despite having the lead. Here's Raymond back the other way for Detroit. Knocked off the puck by Joshua, and the first period is done here from Vancouver. Whew. A lot of action late in the period for Vancouver, but they do not get the puck in the net. Score after one here. Detroit 1 and Vancouver nothing. We'll come back for that first intermission report here on Strat-Man Hockey in just a moment. First intermission here from Rogers Arena in Vancouver, Detroit and Vancouver. Detroit leads at 1-0 after one. The shots in that first period, Vancouver was 16 and Detroit with 4. Their first shot on the net went in 43 seconds into the first period. Larkin got the goal unassisted. That's been the only goal in this game. Power plays in the first. Detroit has yet to have a power play. Vancouver 0 for 3 with 7 shots on net. And honestly, that's the difference. 7 of their 16 coming on the power play. Detroit unable to have any sustained pressure, but they did get that one goal, as I said. And we're ready for that second period of play in just a moment. Rogers Arena, second period action here. Top lines are out there. Red Wings and the Canucks here. Face-off is won by Hedl this time. Works it to Joshua. He'll skate with it. Gets it back to Hedl. Give and go. They're into the zone early. There's a shot by Hedl to start the period. That one is kicked away. What a play. Talbot has come up huge so far tonight. A lot of great chances by the Canucks. And Detroit will try to move it back through center ice. Here's Casper now on a pass from Larkin. He's up over the line. That one's kicked away. Only their 5th shot. Here's Garland the other way. Gets it back to Hedl through center ice. He's up over the line again. That one's kicked away. Rebound came right to him. Fires it on net. That one's knocked to the corner this time. No rebound. It's picked up by Raymond. Gets it up through center ice. Try to get a good pass. Here's Larkin. He's moving in on the breakaway. All the way in. Larkin, I want to save Lehkonen. Well, hold on. Larkin almost made it 2-0. Detroit with only a handful of really good chances. And that one was almost a goal. My goodness. What a play there by Lehkonen. Got his pad. I'm surprised he didn't pull something on that one, honestly. He lunged so far to make that save. Keeps it at a 1-0 game. Detroit wins that faceoff. Raymond with a shot. It's kicked to the corner this time off of Lehkonen's right leg. And the Canucks will try to move it out through center ice. Garland over to Joshua. Couldn't get past Raymond. He sticked it away from him. We'll see the second lines out there early here in the second. 1-0 Detroit. Here's DeBrincat. New lines out there. DeBrincat gave it away. Did a brusque. He'll turn back into the zone. That shot is knocked away. First shot by DeBrusque tonight. It's picked up by Kopp for Detroit. Knocked away from him. Elias Peterson will bring it back into the zone. Gets around Tarasenko. There's a shot by Peterson. That one's kicked away. Rebound's grabbed up by Detroit. Tarasenko will take it back. He's knocked off the puck. Besser that takes it back at center ice. Canucks everywhere. All over the ice knocking the puck away from Detroit. That one's kicked away again. It's kept in at the line here. Myers. He'll get a chance. Penalty coming to Detroit. Shot by Tyler Myers. That one's kicked away. Rebound's going to be grabbed up by DeBrusque this time. That one's just wide of the net. It's going to be touched up. Edvinson's going to the box for Detroit. The Canucks will get another power play. Another high sticking call.
Detroit penalty to number 77, Simon Edvinson. 2 minutes for high sticking. Time of the penalty, 5:20.
Face-off just outside of the Detroit zone. Canucks win it. Myers will skate with it. Got to the line, and it was knocked off of his stick by Kopp. He'll bounce it up the boards back down the ice. It's brought back by Marcus Peterson this time. He gets up over the line. He'll take a shot there that's knocked away. Tarasenko will grab it for Detroit. Knocks it back out to center ice. Penalty's over. Just like that. Detroit kills another one. That was a quick one. It's brought back. DeBrusk is knocked off the puck by DeBrincat. He'll turn it back the other way. DeBrincat couldn't get around DeBrusk. He sticked it away from them this time. He took a long-range shot that was blocked down in front. It's picked up by Tarasenko. And we'll see these third lines out there. It's 12 minutes remaining here in this second period. 1-0 Detroit. Here's Kane with it. It's taken away from him by Sherwood. Sherwood the other way. Into the wing zone. That one's another one turned away. That's 25 shots by the Canucks. Rebound. Nobody out there defensively savvy enough to pick it up. Here's Suter. Another shot kicked away. Rebound's picked up by Hull this time. He'll try to move it out through center ice. He can't. It's kept in. Soucy. He'll shoot it in again. That one's kicked away. Puck is still loose in there. Soucy can't grab his own rebound, and Hull will try it again. Got it out to center ice, and the Canucks will turn it right back in. Here's Sherwood. He's going to move down low all by himself. He'll take a shot on goal, and that one is saved again. Another great save by Cam Talbot. Comes up huge for Detroit one more time. Here's Kane the other way. Back up over the line. Shot by Kane is knocked away by Lackinen. Rebound is going to be picked up by Veleno for Detroit. That one is just wide of the net. And we'll see the fourth liners out there as the puck is deep in the Canucks zone. They move it out through center ice. Hronek with it. Taken away by Detroit. Here's Sherratt. Back into the zone now. A shot's going to be knocked away. Rebound's picked up by Bluger. He'll turn it back the other way for Vancouver. Works it over to Hoglander. He's up over the line. He gets around Soderblom. Down low. That one's going to be blocked in front. Defenseman got in the way. And now Soderblom will take it back for Detroit. Knocked down. Hoglander will turn it back into the wing zone again. Another one turned away. 29 shots to 9 for Vancouver. Here's Berggren. Works it up to Rasmussen. He's going to move into the zone now. Rasmussen all the way down low. That one's going to be kicked away. Easy save by Lackinen. Top lines will be out there. Just under 6 left here in the second. Still 1-0 Detroit. Hronek has it for the Canucks. Gave it away to Sherratt. He'll turn it back. His pass is knocked down. Joshua has it again up over the line. Another penalty coming to Detroit. Shot here is going to be knocked away. Sider again. Got caught for a slash this time. Power play number 5 for Vancouver tonight. They have 8 shots and no power play goals yet.
Detroit penalty to number 53, Moritz Seider. 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 14:40.
Puck will be dropped just outside of the wing zone. Power play unit wins it. Garland will skate with it. Gets to the top of the circle, bounces it back out to the right point. Here's Hronek. That shot's going to be kicked away. Puck to the corner. Sherratt has it. Bounces it up the boards and back out to center ice. Taken away by Raymond. Joshua couldn't get around him. And now Raymond dumps it back into the Vancouver zone. Penalty's over. It's brought back by Joshua again. He's up over the line. That one's in the net. He scores. They were not to be denied. They tie it after the power play. 1-1 now. It's only Joshua's third of the season. Elias Peterson has 19 to pace them. We're tied at 1. Face off back at center ice. Canucks win it.
Vancouver Canucks goal.
Edel has it.
His third of the season, scored by number 81.
They'll move it up over the line. They'll take a shot from there. It's knocked away.
Filipino and number 8, Connor Garland.
Here's Sider back the other way for Detroit. Works it to Larkin. He's going to get another breakaway chance. Larkin all the way in, and this time he puts it in. Gets one back. Detroit regains the lead. 2-1. Sider and Sherratt will pick up the assists here on Larkin's second of the night, 39th of the season. Sider's team leading 46th assists of the season. Larkin one away. If he scores a hat trick, he'll have 40 goals. With still a lot of games left. It's a crazy amount of goals for Larkin. Face off at center ice, won by Detroit. They lead it now 2-1.
Detroit goals, his 39th of the season, scored by number 71.
Joshua took it away from Raymond. Back into the zone. Another penalty coming to Detroit.
Time of the goal, 18.
There's a shot by Joshua. It's knocked away. And Sider's going to go right back to the box. Referees have his number tonight. Vancouver picking up their 6th power play.
Detroit penalty to number 53, Moritz Seider, 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 18:40.
They have 9 shots of their 34 on the power play. Face-offs at center ice. Won by Vancouver. Joshua has it. He'll skate with it up over the line. He's going to move all the way down low. Another penalty coming to Detroit. There's a shot by Joshua. And that one is going to be turned away. That's going to be touched up. With just a few seconds remaining here in the first. Raymond's going to go to the box. Vancouver's going to skate early into the third with a 5-on-3 power play.
Detroit penalty to number 23, Lucas Raymond. 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 19:58.
A lot of things have happened in the last 2.5 minutes of this second period. Puck is dropped. I don't even think we had a chance to announce all the goals. I don't think we will. We reached the end of 2 here from Vancouver. Detroit still leads it. Now they lead at 2-1. We'll come back for that second intermission report here from the Rogers Arena in just a moment. What a game. These games, man. This is why we do it. This is why we play these games. So many interesting things happening. So many shots on goal here in this game tonight. Vancouver 5 away from 40 already after 2 periods of play. Larkin with almost 40 goals for the season. Just unbelievable. The score after 2, the Red Wings lead it 2-1. Shots in the period, Detroit was 7 for a 2-period total of 11. Vancouver with 19 for a 2-period total of 35. They have 35 shots on goal, 10 of them coming on the power play, and they have a 5-on-3 power play heading into this third period of play. Goals in that period, Dakota Joshua scored his third from Filipino and Connor Garland. That was at 17:05. That was right after the Red Wings had killed power play. Another one. Then the Red Wings came right back at 18:17. Larkin another breakaway goal. His 39th, second of the game. Sider and Sherratt got the assists, and that's where we are right now, 2-1. Power plays, Detroit has yet to get a power play tonight, and Vancouver is working on their 6th and 7th power plays, and they have 10 shots, like I said. We're getting ready for that third period of play. We'll see the puck drop, and we'll get it rolling here in just a moment on Strat-Man Hockey. Third period action from the Rogers Arena. Vancouver with a golden opportunity heading into this third period to tie it and take the lead, as they've got 2 Red Wings in the box and a whole mess of chances right in front of them. They lose the faceoff, though, to start this third period of play. Very advantageous for Detroit, as Kasper will not get into the zone. Good start for them. Back with it is Hedl. He's up over the line. He's going to get position around this little triangle Detroit's putting up. Gets the shot on net. That one's knocked away. Rebound's going to be grabbed up by the Red Wings. Sherratt bounces it up the boards back out to center ice. Sider's back. Wings kill off the first half of the power plays. Raymond's still in the box. Hedl back up over the line for Vancouver. Another shot knocked away by Talbot. Sider has it. Knocks it back out to center ice, and Raymond's back. Wings win the power play game again. They've killed off everything that Vancouver has had as far as opportunities. There's 7 of them. 12 shots, no goals. Here's Forbart back over on the line for Vancouver. He'll stop short, get a shot there that's knocked away. That's his first shot of the game. Here's Sider back the other way. It's knocked off of his stick. Brought back the other way. Hedl. He had a breakaway for a moment, and he stick handled away from the puck. Turning back the other way. Here's Detroit again. Oh, and up with a pass just too far for Kasper. Is going to bounce back into the Vancouver zone. And now Garland will grab it there. He'll move it back into the wing zone now. Couldn't get past Sherratt. He took it away. And the Wings will move it back as the second liners will be out there early here in this third period of play. 2-1 Detroit. Edmonton has it for Detroit. Taken away by Myers. He'll move back into the zone. Down low. That shot is blocked. Kopp will grab it. Moves it out to center ice. It's knocked away by Peterson. He's back into the zone. Gets it over to DeBrusk. He's moving in on the breakaway. All the way in. That one's in. They score. They tie it again. Good transition play by the Canucks. And they tie it at 2 early here in the third. DeBrusk's 16th of the season. Elias Peterson and Tyler Myers get the assists. We're tied out 2. Here's Kopp. against Peterson at center ice. Peterson wins it. Canucks. Myers gives it away. DeBrincat will take it back for Detroit. He's going to move into the zone now. Wings try to get one back right away. Here's a shot on goal, and they score. They do just that. DeBrincat, on his first shot of the game, gets his 29th, and it's now 3-2 Detroit. There's like 4 Red Wings that score on the regular. Larkin, DeBrincat, Kane, and Raymond, essentially. They're carrying the load for this team. Kopp will get the only assist on DeBrincat's goal. And just after Vancouver scored, Detroit got one back. 3-2 now. They win the faceoff. Johansson has it. He's trying to pass it. Gets it over to Tarasenko. He's going to move in. All the way in. On the breakaway. Shoots and he scores. The Red Wings back-to-back now. Extend their lead to 2. Back-to-back goals here. Tarasenko is going to get the goal from Johansson and Kopp. Tarasenko's 11th of the season. Third liners will be out there. (4-2) now, Detroit. Johansson and Kopp, like I said, got the assists on Tarasenko's back-to-back goals for Detroit. They were just continuing to dominate in these games. It is great to see. Veleno against Suter. Wings win that faceoff. Kane has it.
Vancouver Canucks goal.
Works it to Veleno now. Wings over the line, and Jolson takes it away. Big play there. It's kept in at the line, though. Gustafsson this time. Haven't said his name a lot. He'll take a shot there that's knocked away by Lackinen. Rebound picked up by Kane. Patrick Kane with a shot. That one knocked away.
His 29th of the season.
Wings are not anywhere near catching up on the shot totals. There's Vancouver the other way. Sherwood to Suter up over the line. Gets around Veleno. That shot's going to be blocked. And now Kane will move it back through center ice. Gets it over to Fisher. He's into Vancouver territory. Shot by Fisher, and that one is kicked away. That was a great chance by Christian Fisher, who doesn't get many. And the top liners will be out there. 4-2 Detroit with 12 left in the game. Garland will skate with it. Gets it over to Joshua one more time. Into the zone. He gets a shot on net. That one is kicked away. Another great save by Talbot. Joshua and Hedl both have 9 shots for Vancouver. That was their 40th of the game. Here's a Larkin pass to Kasper. He's up over the line. Detroit threatening again. This one's going to be knocked away on a shot by Kasper. Now Garland the other way. He'll take it back. He's all the way into the zone. Garland with a shot. That one's kicked away. That one was a breakaway. And it ended up being kicked to the corner. And here's Raymond again, back through center ice. Cross ice to Kasper. Into the zone, and Garland caught up with him and sticked it away. As we'll see, the second liners out there. Just under half the period left here. We'll see what the Canucks are going to do about pulling their goalie. Here's Besser with it. He's getting a good pass. It's give and go now. Besser into the zone. He's in on the breakaway. Fires it in there, and that one is knocked away again. Unbelievable goaltending here by Cam Talbot, keeping the Red Wings in this one. That's his 40th shot that he's turned away. Here's Kopp the other way. He's into the zone. That one's going to be kicked away. That's his first shot. And Peterson will move it back for the Canucks. That passed a little bit too far. It's going to bounce back to Kopp at the Wings line. Taken away by Peterson, though. He'll move back in. That one's going to be kicked away again. Third liners will be out there. Time running out for Vancouver in this one. Wings lead at 4-2. Here's Hull. His pass is knocked down. Suter will bring it back into the zone. Penalty coming to Detroit again here. A shot by Suter is knocked away. Veleno going to the box. Vancouver with their 8th power play. Detroit has yet to get a power play in this game. Hasn't mattered for them.
Detroit penalty to number 90, Joe Veleno. 2 minutes for high sticking. Time of the penalty, 14 minutes.
Oh, Vancouver's going to pull their goaltender. Probably most definitely if they don't score on this power play. They win the faceoff. Here's Sherwood. Knocked away from him. It's taken back. Here's Kane. He's moving in shorthanded. That one's going to be knocked away. Sherwood will try it again. Canucks moving back into the wing zone in mass now. There's a pass to O'Connor. Down low. Shot there is knocked away. Scooped up by Kane again. Trying to knock it out. It's kept in. O'Connor. He'll get another chance. That one's kicked away again. 46 shots. My goodness. That rebound is picked up by Gustafsson. He'll lift it back out to center ice. Penalty is done. Top lines will be out there. Look for Vancouver to pull their goalie here with 4 minutes left in regulation. Detroit has it. Here's Sherratt. It's knocked down by Hronek. He'll take it back. Extra attackers out there. That's Besser as Lackinen skates to the bench. Shot by Hronek. It's going to be knocked down by Talbot. Detroit's Sider moves it back the other way. It's taken away. Forbort will skate back into the zone again. That shot's blocked. There's Larkin now. Try to pass it. It's knocked down by Hedl. He'll get a pass down low. Here's Garland now. Shot on net is knocked away. Their net is empty. That is our 48th shot. And here's Casper back with it for Detroit. He gets to center ice. It's taken away from him by Garland. Got a stick in there. He's going to move back into the Red Wing zone. He takes a shot and he scores. The extra attacker mattered this time for the Canucks to get one back. They're down by 1. 4-3 now. And Forbort. Garland's 15th. Four to 3 now. Just under a minute left in the game. Canucks need to get one right away here. Wings win that face-off at center ice, though. Oh, yes, they do. A little bit of a scrum in there. It's taken by Casper. Works it to Larkin, looking at that empty net. It's taken away by Hedl, though. Got a stick in there. He moves it back the other way. Here's Garland again. One last chance for them. Shot on net, and they score again. They tie it with 2 seconds left in regulation. We're going to have overtime. My Goodness gracious, what a game. With the empty net, Dylan Larkin had the empty net. It was knocked away from him.
And 16th of the season, scored by number 8, Connor Garland.
They score 2 with the extra attacker.
Time of the goal, 1958.
And it is tied at 4. My goodness. Face off back at center ice. Regulation is done here from Vancouver. We're going to see overtime. I cannot believe this game. Garland with his second. The Canucks with 50 shots on goal in this game. Just too much for Cam Talbot. And we'll head into the regulation intermission here before overtime from Vancouver. Strat-Man Hockey. We'll be back for overtime hockey here in just a moment. We have reached the intermission between overtime, or between regulation and overtime here. This has been an unbelievable hockey game here tonight. Unbelievable. It was 2-1 Detroit heading into the third period. The shots, let's talk about the shots. Detroit was 7. They have a 3-period total of 19. They have yet to get a power play. The Canucks with 15 in the third for a total of 50 through 3 periods. They're 0 for 8 with 14 shots on the power play. But the goals in that period, Vancouver scored at 4 minutes. DeBrusk, his 16th from Peterson and Myers. That tied it at 2. 50 seconds later, DeBrincat scored his 29th from Kopp. That made it 3-2. Then at 5:20, Tarasenko made it 4-2 from Johansson and Kopp. And we said, hey, it's over. Wings are going to win it. It's over. We've seen it again. But with the goaltender pulled, less than a minute left in the game, the Canucks scored 2 inside of a minute. 19:02, Garland scored his 15th of the season from Hedl and Forbort, and then he scored again, his 16th at 19:58 from Hedl. And that's where we are. After regulation, here from Vancouver. We're getting set for overtime. Aren't you just so happy about that? Coming back with overtime here on Strat-Man Hockey in just a sec. All right, welcome back here to the Rogers Arena in Vancouver. We're tied at 4. We're getting ready for overtime here. Lines out there for Detroit: Larkin with Raymond and Seider. Canucks have Hedl with Hronek and Garland. If we see the second lines out there tonight for this overtime, Detroit has DeBrincat with Kane and Sherratt. The Canucks have Elias Peterson with Besser and Myers. So, here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Because I'm ready. I'm not at all ready for this. Faceoff's going to be at center ice. Detroit wins it. Seider has it. Gets a pass over to Larkin. He's up over the line. Try to pass it to Raymond. It was knocked down by Hedl. The Canucks will move it back. They're going to move it back in the breakaway. Here's Garland. He just scored 2 at the end of regulation. All the way in. That one is going to be knocked away by Talbot this time. His 7th of the game. Larkin back the other way. Knocked off of his stick. Canucks will turn it right back in. Here's Garland again. That shot is going to be knocked away. And here's Raymond for Detroit. Back the other way, too far. Bounces back into the Vancouver zone. We will see the second lines out there, as we're just under 2 left here in overtime. Tied at 4. Myers skating with it. It's knocked away from him. Here's Kane now. The other way. All the way into the zone. Kane gets it to DeBrincat. Down low. Shot there. Knocked away. Good chance for the Red Wings. DeBrincat only with a pair of shots here tonight. Back the other way. Here's Besser. Knocked off the puck. No, he didn't. Chirac couldn't stop him. He's all the way back into the zone. He shot on net. That one's going to be gloved down. Whew. Back and forth action here in overtime. We're almost done. We may see the shootout here. Wings win that faceoff. Here's DeBrincat. It's going to bounce too far. We will see the shootout here. Overtime is over. We are tied at 4. Let's get ready for a shootout, y'all. Let's talk about the goaltender stats before we get into that. Detroit with 1 shot in that period for a game total of 20. Vancouver with 3. 53 shots on net overall. So we'll see the shootout here tonight. Haven't seen one of those in a minute. Detroit's first shooter is going to be Alex DeBrincat. He'll move with it. Take a move, and that's going to be knocked away. That one is a save by Lackinen. Here's Garland, the star of regulation here tonight. He'll skate into the zone, makes 2 moves. That one's kicked away by Talbot. And we are still tied here. Here's Dylan Larkin, the captain for Detroit. Second shooter for them. He'll skate with it up over the line. Makes a move, and that one is in. He scores. Great play there by Larkin. He has just been electric all season. He scored 2 in regulation. He gets 1 here in the shootout. Next shooter for Vancouver is Besser. He'll skate with it. He's up over the wings line now. Moves to the backhand, and he gets it by Talbot. Ties it here in the shootout. Here's Patrick Kane for Detroit, coming back after being on the IR for a few games. Now his shot is going to be knocked away by Lackinen. And this could be it right here, as Elias Peterson will come out for Vancouver. He will be stopped here. And now we've reached the sudden death portion of our shootout. So whoever scores first wins. Here's Raymond for Detroit. His shot is just wide of the net. My goodness. Filipino, the newcomer, will get a chance now for Vancouver. Makes a move here. 2 moves. That one's going to be stopped. And now we'll go deeper into the archives of players with chances to score here on the shootout. Here's Tarasenko for Detroit. Tarasenko skates in and scores. Detroit wins it here on Tarasenko's goal in the shootout. 5-4 now. We'll come back for the post-game report and talk about what's coming up next here on Strat-Man Hockey. Post-game report here from Vancouver. The Red Wings win again. They pulled this game out. I mean, my goodness, they almost lost. After giving up 3 in the third to let Vancouver come back in and tie it and send it to overtime. They ended up getting to a shootout. Tarasenko scores here in the shootout to give Detroit the 5-4 victory. And they have won now their 5th in a row after falling to Montreal in overtime 7-6 back on the 23rd of January. Detroit has beaten Tampa, LA, Edmonton, Calgary, and now Vancouver. And they are undefeated on this current road trip, which is unprecedented. They have now won. They have also gone to 500 here, as this is their 12th victory on the road. They're 12-1 on the road, heading into their final game of the road trip against the Seattle Kraken. That's coming up here in 2 nights on the 4th of February. Final line for the goaltenders. Cam Talbot got the win here. He played 65 minutes. He turned away 49 of 53 shots on goal, 3.69 goals against average. Kevin Lankinen got the overtime loss. He played 63 minutes, turned away 16 of 20 for 3.81 goals against average. This is Strat-Man Hockey. This is Strat-Man Russ. Thanks for listening. Final score here tonight, the Detroit Red Wings 5 and the Vancouver Canucks 4 in the shootout. Come back for the next game when the Red Wings meet the Seattle Kraken. Thanks for listening. Good night. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.